The Race 101 class of 2013 has come to an end. However, before the students could be turned into graduates, there was one more test for them to take at Hickory Motor Speedway. A pro truck and a super late model had been rolled out of a Race 101 garage, ready to be tested by the graduates. Before the session started, Tony Blanchard took each student out on track to learn the circuit. Afterwards, Race 101 mechanic Case Cullenbach took each race car out for a few laps to get them warmed up. Then, it was time for the students, and for each of them, there would be something to learn.
Being able to drive super late model is kind of a next step for me, and learning about it, and having the stick shift and trying to learn how to enter the corners, get out of the corners, and stuff like that.
Each driver got 2 runs, with their choice of what car they wanted to run. Being that she had never raced on asphalt before, Hilary Ward made both of her runs in the truck.
It was definitely a lot different. I had a lot of fun, and it's definitely a big learning experience. I think my heart is still with dirt racing. That's just where my roots are, and that's where I started, so I think that's just what's in me, what's in my blood. But I definitely, no matter what racing, it's always really fun, and I'm really glad that I got this experience.
On the flip side of the coin, Jami Weimer and Daniel Stolte did both of their runs in the Super 8 model, stating that it was better suited in helping them with their careers. Jami Weimer, for example, races a crate truck on a regular basis.
I definitely wanted to get some new experience and a different chassis and a different type of car. Definitely the horsepower was a lot more than I'm used to in a crate truck.
The first time I was out there, I've run a Pro Stock before, so I knew how to drive it or get it around the track. So I was just figuring out the car and see where it went, how it did, and then the second time I felt a lot more comfortable, got some decent laps, and I felt like I got a good experience. I've driven late models before, so I felt more comfortable, and I'll probably be not really running trucks at all, so I thought I'd get more practice in the late model.
Then there were TJ Flynn and DeMetro, who both started off their days with a run in the truck and switched over to the Super 8 model on their second run.
I preferred the Super much more. I started with the truck and kind of got a feel for the track. I never driven a truck before, so I kind of also got a feel for the truck as well. But I felt like the car handled a lot better, the slower to the ground, and it's a little more purpose-built, I feel like.
I guess if I had to pick, it'd be the late model, and it's probably one of the coolest experiences I've ever done because I've never had a chance to do something like that. So learning how to, let off the gas and let the car coast in and then get back onto it, pretty happy that I got that experience.
All in all, each student got to test the waters of Hickory Motor Speedway and the cars that Race 101 has to offer, and each car came back in one piece. Race 101's class of 2013 is now all graduates of the school, and we wish them the best for their future motor racing endeavours.